Hey friends, welcome. We got started here 2 minutes early. Man, that's like a new record. Normally I am a few minutes late here, but like always, man, welcome. It is Wednesday night, and we are doing our Wednesday night live stream. So I'm super excited for y'all to be here. Thank y'all for tuning in. Super excited about that. A few things about me. My name is Alan Lee, and I own and operate Honestly Handyman Services here out of Sacramento, California. So I really appreciate everyone tuning in. I started up my handyman business a couple years ago, and with that, I have learned a whole lot. Things to do, things that I did right, things that I did wrong. I've learned through all of them. So I have created a website called handymanjourney.com, and it is basically there for you. Basically there for handyman out there to help handyman either start a handyman business or take their handyman business to the next level. So if that is you, definitely check out handymanjourney.com. I got a bunch of courses and material on that site, so you can definitely take a look at that. I got some awesome stuff going on, and I would absolutely love to connect with you. So go ahead and check out handymanjourney.com. If you are new here, or if you're not, I would definitely love to get to know you. So feel free to introduce yourself in the little chat forum here. I know that there's been people that are on this live stream, been on this live stream for a while now, and they've never introduced themselves. I would definitely love to get to know you. So let me know what your name is, where you're from, and do you have a handyman business, and what stage are you in? Are you just starting up? Have you been in business for 20 years? I would absolutely love to know it. Also if you have a specialty like electrical, concrete, plumbing, definitely let me know. I would definitely love to know a little bit about who you are and what you do. So like I said, my name is Alan Lee. And I have my the chat form that I'm reading is on another computer, which is right below. So if I'm looking down like that, it's not because I don't want to look at you. I'm sure that you're got a beautiful face too, but it's because I'm reading the chat form and I want to answer people's questions. So if you want to talk with me, feel free to write a comment in that chat form. I would definitely love to chat with you as well. So we got East Coast is in the house with a little cat emblem. What is up, man? He's from New Zealand. Welcome. That is awesome. We got Justin Ortiz, Punchlist Pro, checking in. What is up, man? Glad to have you. We got David Ferris says, hey, what's up, Lee? How's your business doing these days? Man, my business is doing awesome, David. I really appreciate you asking that. I've been really busy lately. Not as busy as I was before I had my daughter, but I think that's just the way things happen, I haven't really devoted as much time to the handyman business as I had before, just because I got a new baby in the house. So so that's way more exciting than this business. So yeah, just kind of adjusting to new life with that right now. So but yeah, I've been really busy with handyman jobs, the handyman journey, helping people, consulting with other handymen about how they can grow their business and get better at that. And also editing vlogs. I've been having a lot of fun with that. I actually got one on the computer screen here right behind this webcam where I am editing tomorrow's vlog. It's going to be a concrete vlog about that concrete job that I posted in the Handyman Journey group. So I am excited to post that one. That's a fun one, really fun to do, so that's going to be pretty sweet. So thanks for asking, David. We got Chris Randall. What is up, man? Glad to have you. We got It's a Sister Thing in the house. She said, how did you get your first ever job even before starting your business? So that's a good question. When I first was looking for handyman work, I simply just made a flyer on Facebook and said, hey, I'm looking for, or does anyone need handyman work? I would love to help you out. And actually, my old boss's daughter was redoing some things in her house in West Sac, so she contacted me, and that was my first ever handyman job. So really just word of mouth. Like, you gotta use whatever means you have, whether that's Facebook, Instagram, maybe it's the telephone, maybe it's writing mail or going door to door. That's what you got to use to kind of get your first customer, for sure. Chris Randall says, hey, Alan, have you found out anything with the term project from CSLB? Yeah, so Chris Randall, I have been doing a bunch of research on that. Great that you asked that. I will definitely be addressing that in a vlog coming up. so that it gets addressed to the wider public. Yeah, I've been talking to a lot of people, a lot of great people. I contacted Flash the Handyman. He also has a YouTube channel, and he is part of, or he started up the UHA, which is the United Handyman Association. So he is all about, you know, handyman and protecting them and kind of what the laws are. And he's here in California, so he knows so much about that. Got so much great info. Basically, what he says and what he has learned is the term project as a handyman relates to all the work that you do at one time. So so that would mean when I go out and do a bid or an estimate for $650, technically, according to the CSLB, that is breaking the law. So that's news to me, so I'm going to need to switch around and change some things that I'm going to do in my business. He gave me some good pointers on how to get around that, so I will definitely be sharing that in the upcoming vlogs about that California law and what you could do about that. So, yeah, I'm pretty interested about that. It's kind of making me think a lot because I got to change a lot of stuff about my business, but I think the law's the law, so you got to kind of work with them. So, and especially that I'm here on YouTube for sure. But I have not gotten a solid answer from anyone at the CSLB, but that is what I heard from Flash the Handyman over at the UHA. So we're still going to be definitely learning and tackling more or digging deeper into that California handyman law and trying to figure out exactly what is going on. And as I learn more, I will definitely be sharing it. So that's great. Great question, Chris. And I also see Justin asked that question. So I appreciate that question. David Ferris says, I've been busy with truck driving, but am trying to get to the point I can walk away from it and focus on doing my handyman business and mobile RV repair. Dude, that's awesome, David. That's a great goal for sure. Hey, we got Serge here. What is up, man? Glad to have you here. It's a sister thing. Says, my name is John from VA licensed electrician work union currently, but I want to start. I just don't know how to get that first job. Hey, that's awesome that you're working for the electricians union. Yeah, just use whatever means you have to get your first handyman job. Sometimes it can be hard, but yeah, you just got to go for it. I literally just talk to people and boom, money in my pocket. Let's see here. That's one, definitely. Griffin Logistics and Consulting Enterprises says, how do you get permission to film on people's property? Do you have them sign a waiver? Hey, good question. I don't have them sign a waiver. I simply just tell them I have a YouTube channel making DIY videos, and is it okay if I film the project? I always tell them, I'm like, just like to make a little joke of it, I'm like, do you mind if I film what I'm doing, but I won't record anything incriminating? So, and they're usually like, they usually laugh and they're like, oh, we don't have anything incriminating, film all you want. So they're pretty easy, but that's how I get it. Hey, thanks for watching. I really appreciate it. Definitely sell yourself to people. David Ferris says, oh wow, as I'm a father myself with 7 babies, are such a blessing. Hope your wife is doing well and enjoying your new little person. Dude, definitely. My daughter is such a blessing. We are all doing great. And, yeah, my little daughter, she's doing awesome. Loving it. It's great. Kim Jong says, do you ever subcontract jobs that you are unable to do and then skim money off the top? I do not do that currently. Maybe down the road. David Ferris says, so basically, you're only allowed to do jobs that are not over 500 or you'll need to be licensed. Correct. That is what I understand, David, at least at this point. That's what I understand currently, but we are not sure. We don't have a definitive answer yet. Griffin says, that's what I did. I feel safe getting my Class C soon. Anyway, yeah, for sure. I'm going to definitely be getting my contractor's license as well. Monkey Went Banana says, I fought the law and the law won. Hi, Alan. What's up, buddy? So I would not say that it's over yet, definitely. I'm still got to kind of look into it. Sav says the law stinks. I would agree. Griffin says have a local lawyer find out how he would defend it and consult with them regarding the limit. Yeah, definitely. I'm definitely going to look deeper into this because I'm not sold. I'm not one to just kind of sit back and let people tell me what to do. I want to figure it out by myself and figure out a way to do it. So that's definitely kind of my mission and what I'm going to keep on pressing on for sure. So if you guys haven't yet, please like this video real quick. It really helps the channel out. It helps this video get seen. So if you have not liked it yet, feel free to like it really quick. Just click that thumbs up button, the little button that looks like this. Not the button that looks like this, the button that looks like this. Yeah, I would agree. You know, California does suck with those laws for sure. I don't really, yeah, I don't like them for sure. My wife and I were actually just today, we were talking about what it would look like if we moved, but I don't know if we would or not, but it'd be interesting. Let's see. Yeah, so click the like button, and then let me know what you guys are working on this week. Are you guys working on anything fun? Have you guys been doing anything fun? Do you guys have anything cool coming up? Like I said, I am editing that vlog right now to post tomorrow. That concrete job. So I'm looking forward to that. And I'm looking forward to posting that because that job was really fun to do, and I'm looking forward to getting your guys' comments on that job, because obviously when I did that job, that was the first concrete job I've ever done, so I'm excited to kind of hear you guys' comments, and hopefully you guys don't rip me a new one too much. Hopefully you guys are kind of easy on me, but we'll see. I think the job turned out really well. I'm really pleased with how it turned out, and I'm excited to share that video with you guys tomorrow, so that'll be fun. Let's get back here to these comments here. Kim Jong says, my favorite thing is to do is a subcontract to people to do all my work. Yeah, so I've heard a lot of people do that for sure. Actually, quite a few people do that, just subcontract work out, and then you don't even lift a hammer and you make like 20% off the top, so which is great. That makes sense to me. Officer Antonio, what is up, man? I have a GFCI outlet that I installed. I get the green light and have power on it, but once I trip it, the breaker goes off. What could this problem be? Interesting. I don't know. Do we have any electricians in the house that could answer that for Officer Antonio? I don't know. I'd have to look at it, but I would definitely look at the wiring and see if it's wired up correctly or not. You know, make sure obviously, you know, the hot goes to the hot and the neutral to the neutral, and you also have the line and the load in the correct locations. But Griffin says, come to VA. I really like VA for sure. But I think if we did move, we would probably move somewhere that's closer to California because all of our family's in California. So somewhere not too far, so maybe like Nevada or something. But right now it's like, it's just a thought, you know. Yeah, we'd have to see because the one thing that is ridiculous and that I'm really having a hard time with is we're here in California. What we do for our main source of income is handyman work. We can't even get a straight answer on the law, what is legal for what we do for our main source of income. Like, no one gives us a straight answer. Like, so in my mind, like, when a law becomes so restrictive that you can't even get a straight answer, like, that's just ridiculous. Like, so someone can get arrested, right, for contracting without a license, but they never were told the exact law to begin with. So how can someone do the right thing when they were never told what the right thing was, right? So it's like, in my mind, like, that's completely ridiculous, and that's like showing that California is way over their bounds in this regulation. So that is kind of one thing that is changing that, or, you know, is making us think about that, you know. Let's get back to these comments here. Griffin Logistics says, just rebuilt my trailer today and organized the work van to be more efficient. Dude, that's exciting. I love working on my trailer and just all the tools stored. It's so exciting, so fun to do. Actually, in this video I'm doing tomorrow, I do a little bit of like cleanup, major cleanup in my tool trailer, so you'll see about that because I hadn't done it for like a month and it was pretty nasty. You couldn't even walk in the aisle. It was crazy. Let's see here. They say it might be a short in the GFCI. Check the ground. Okay, sounds good. I appreciate the feedback. So thanks everyone for giving the feedback. So Serge says tripping the breaker is either GFCI breaker or worn out regular breaker. Sergio, not Serge, Sergio says, how can I get a job as a handyman? Well, I mean, you got to have some handyman skills. You got to, you have to market yourself. You have to know how to price it correctly. But the biggest thing is you have to know how to market yourself. You know, you have to go out there, use whatever means you can to market yourself. Let other people know that you are doing handyman work and that you are willing and able to do professional, good-looking handyman work. That's probably the most important thing. Kim Jong says, what is your favorite job to do? Definitely electrical. I love electrical. It's so fun. I love installing can lights. That's probably my most fun electrical job. I really love it. Installed some can lights just 2 days ago. I took down this really huge, nasty wooden light cover in a kitchen that was from like the 70s. Took that down and installed nice can lights. Man, it looks so sweet. Way better than it did. So, pretty awesome. Griffin says, Sergio, you have to be handy first. Definitely. Yep. Mr. Sada says, Arizona has a cap of 1,000, but you can take a business class with the registrar's office, and that will allow you to do up to 6,000. Wow, that's pretty good, Arizona. Essentially, they want to make sure you know how to give them their money. Definitely. Art says, hi, how do you get handyman jobs? So we've had that question a few times today. It's all about marketing, really. It's marketing. That's how you jump into Steve Mars, what's up, man? He says, do you have half-wood plywood on each side wall? Setting up trailer soon. Steve's handyman service. Yeah, man, Steve. So I definitely have, half-inch plywood on each side in my tool trailer. That's kind of an essential for sure. And then all of my tool storage things are built out of 3/4 inch plywood. The drawers are built out of 1/2 inch plywood, but it's pretty sweet. Craigslist is definitely one way to get handyman jobs. Another way is through Yelp, Facebook, Nextdoor, Instagram. So It's a Sister Thing says, turn switch off, unscrew light bulb, stick the light bulb. Oh boy. I guess that'll get you handyman jobs. Oh boy, that's funny. I'm gonna look something up real quick, guys. Let's see here. So, yeah, Steve, that's exciting that you're going to be setting up your trailer pretty soon. What size trailer do you have, Steve? Yeah, I would definitely use 1/2 inch plywood on the side walls. What I did when I first got my trailer is I completely gutted the thing because it actually had some bent frame members. Not the frame, but cross members underneath because the guy before tried hauling something that was way too heavy. So I gutted the whole thing, got all the plywood out, and actually cut those cross members out and then re-welded new ones in. Stronger, beefier ones too. And then I put, new 1/2 inch plywood on all the sides and 3/4 inch plywood on the ground. And then I think before I put the 3/4 inch plywood down on the ground, I painted the bottom side with just whatever paint that we had, exterior paint that we had laying around. So I think it's like yellow and green. But it's underneath, so you're never going to see it. But yeah, so that's pretty awesome. Mr. Sada says, working on my website, do you have any advice on SEO? So SEO is something that's very important to get your name out there. I am not the expert on it. I would definitely recommend you checking out Jason Call at plastermarketing.com. He also has handymanwebdesign.com. I would definitely check him out. He's got some great info. He's my marketing professional. He's the one who helps me out with all my SEO and web building and things like that. Okay, watching on your wife's channel. That makes sense. That's cool. No problem. Let's see here. Amazon Home Services works good for getting handyman jobs for sure. Griffin's been on there for 2 years. Steady extra work, definitely. What's up, Jeremy? How's it going, man? Glad to have you here. I do have a Patreon page over at www.patreon.com/honestlyhandyman. If you haven't checked that out, I would love for you to check that out and take a look at that. I got a free video that you can watch on there. Let's see here. Okay, so Griffin's got some info on website building. He built his own website for free with webs.com. SEOs are hard. There's so much competition out there. Just want for basic info on my company. Yeah, it's hard. SEO is really hard. There's a lot of stuff going on. Hey, we got Jesus Felix here from Modesto. What is up, man? We got Gino from Jersey. What's up, man? Bert Koppel, how's it going? Glad to have you here. He says, do you have any commercial accounts? I have a combination of both residential and commercial, which works nicely. Yeah, so me too. I have a combination of residential and commercial. I would say most of my jobs are residential for sure, but I do have some commercial accounts. Like I work for some dentist office. I work for a few doctors' offices. Things like that. You know, it's pretty sweet. I actually was reached out to by a new dentist office this last week, and they want me to come and give them an estimate this Thursday, so actually tomorrow. So that's going to be pretty cool. I'm looking forward to that and kind of see what kind of work that they have. So that'll be pretty sweet. That'll be another one. New Jersey. What is up, New Jersey? We got Carlos from Reno. What is up, man? Well, we got Freddie from Puerto Rico. Hey, welcome from Puerto Rico. Thanks for tuning in. That's exciting, man. That is great. So, happy Halloween, everyone. I guess we haven't talked about Halloween yet, or Reformation Day for the Protestant Christians. Yeah, so it is Halloween. We're actually going to be, we're going to take my daughter out just to the neighbors, just to kind of show off her cuteness in a costume. Because you know, she can't really get candy right now. I mean, we can. We'll probably get candy for ourselves. But is anyone else, like, taking their kids out trick-or-treating tonight? Or maybe you've already taken it out, depending on where you're at. What do you guys got planned for Halloween? What do you guys normally do? So let's see here. We got Thomas Woods in the house. What is up, man? Welcome. Mr. Sada says, don't forget to order your Festool. Today is the last day to get a $100 rebate. Wow, I didn't know that Festool had a $100 rebate. I think that was in the Facebook group, but I didn't read that. I think I glanced by that. We got Filberto from Norwalk, California. What is up, man? Freddie just started his handyman business in Puerto Rico. Dude, that's exciting. What are the laws like in Puerto Rico? Yeah, what are the handyman laws in Puerto Rico, or do they even have any? Ramsey says, my kid's in almost 30 years old. Yeah, so you can't really take them out then. Griffin says, I pass out business cards stapled to a carpenter pencil with candy. For sure, that's a great thing to do. That'll get your name out. I mean, because more than likely, right, parents are going to go through the candy bag and, you know, maybe figure out what kind of candy they want and take that from their kids or whatever. So definitely that makes a lot of sense to put a business card on there. St. Alan's Day. Is it St. Alan's Day? I've never heard that. It's Allantide. What is this Allantide business? Allantide, the first day of winter, also known as St. Alan's Day or the Feast of St. Alan, is a Cornish festival that was traditionally celebrated on the night of October 31st, as well as the following daytime, and known elsewhere as All Hallow Tide. The festival, wow. Okay, so happy Allantide and the Feast of St. Alan. Alright, that's pretty cool. I didn't even know that. Wow, people had like chandeliers and they would hang apples from their chandeliers for Allantide. Interesting. Who knew about this Allantide? Never. And there's a jack-o'-lantern made out of a turnip. That's funny. I've never heard of that. That is so cool. Jeremy Jackson says, how do you like your enclosed trailer set up? I'm searching for organization solutions for truck and open trailer. I have a 2500 Ram. Do you recommend an enclosed trailer? Jeremy, I highly recommend an enclosed trailer. I love my enclosed trailer, and people ask me, like, why did I choose that over a van? And simply because I like the maneuverability and being able to disconnect my trailer, for one, and just take my truck on certain days, or like if I need to go out of town or whatever. And then also to have the back of my pickup truck, the bed, to throw garbage in. Like, you can't do that in a van. If you have a van, for one, you are tied with your tools at all times. Like, if you want to take that van somewhere, you're taking all your tools with you. You can't throw trash in a van unless you want to just throw trash right in the center, and you wouldn't even be able to walk in it, so it doesn't even make any sense. So I would choose a truck and enclosed trailer any day over a van for sure. And your 2500 Ram, that'll haul anything, man. I'd definitely get an enclosed trailer. With a 2500 Ram, you can get one pretty good size for sure. So Bert Koppel says, I have the same thing with independent commercial customers, however, have picked up a number of national companies that call for service on chain stores. Wow, that's pretty awesome. That's great. Yeah, definitely seek some information about that. I would love to get some information on that. I just applied getting some documents. That's exciting, but don't know about any law. Maybe there isn't a law. I don't know. We'll see in Puerto Rico. I'd love to hear it, though. So if you figure something out, Freddie, I would definitely love to hear about the law and what it looks like there in Puerto Rico. Griffin says enclosed trailers are easier to poop in with a bucket and garbage bags if needed. Dude, so Griffin, that's funny, but I mean that's kind of true. Like if you're stuck somewhere, you can go to the bathroom and I think the handyman he hauls around a porta potty like in his trailer because you know that keeps you from having to use the customer's toilet and blowing it up. Thomas Bates says, what are your favorite power tools to use? Definitely Milwaukee. I love their impact driver. I love that. It works great. Brandsy says, I love using my van as a daily driver. That works. Freddie says, I work as a facility attendant in cannabis industry. Oh, interesting. Yeah, I mean, trailers, yeah, they have a lot of uses for sure. So, guys, I just was working with my, what do you call it? Logo, or what do you call that? Design artist, I guess? And she designed this, so we went with this design for the Handyman Journey logo. So, pretty excited about it. That is the new logo for the Handyman Journey. So I'm pretty excited about that. And it's got a few different like variations. So that's going to be pretty sweet. We're going to be launching the new Handyman Journey website next Friday. And it's going to be equipped with a blog and everything. So I'm really excited about that. That's going to be pretty sweet. I'm just so excited about these, to have these logos. You know, they just look pretty sweet. So we just went with the H in the house. And I know that a lot of you guys on the Handyman Journey Mastermind, you guys chipped in and gave me your ideas on that and what you thought. So I really appreciate everyone tuning in for that. And so pretty exciting that we got that. So, Ramsey says, van dwellers all poop in their vans. Definitely. Jeremy says, appreciate it. I have been comparing to a van. Thanks for the input. Your local handyman in Kentucky. Definitely, bro. You're welcome. Mr. Sawdust says, where is the handyman work? Anyone know? I have no clue. I haven't figured out where the handyman is from. He won't even tell you what his name is. So he's kind of secretive. He won't tell you his name, and he won't tell you where he's from or works in. So I don't know where he's from. Does anyone know where the handyman works from? Chris Hayes says, I think he's in one of the Carolinas. I don't know. I'm because judging by like the houses that he goes in and the climate, it doesn't really seem like it would be one of the Carolinas. I always thought kind of like Ohio, but what do you guys think? So yeah, Freddie, send me an email for sure. My email is handymanjourney@gmail.com. I'll write this down here in the deal. So handymanjourney@gmail.com. Hit that like button. Yes, we only have 9 likes and 1 dislike. So let's get those likes up. Hit that like button if you haven't already. I would definitely appreciate it. Oh, Griffin, you think the Handyman's in New York, huh? Or Richmond? Yeah, Mr. Fixall's in Raleigh, North Carolina. I'm guessing PA. I'm thinking Ohio. Or, for some reason, I kind of think Washington. But I don't know. What do you guys think? Where do you guys think the Handyman is located at? Yep, if you haven't yet, like this video. The likes are going up. They went up by 2. We got 46 people watching this video. If you could just take a second and hit that like button. Oh, we went up to 16. That's awesome, guys. Thank you so much for hitting that like button. I really appreciate it. Loving it, guys. Oh, one person took their like away. I guess they didn't like it. Oh, well, it's a free country. But if you haven't yet, hit that like button. I would really appreciate it. Yeah, Adventures of a Adventures of a Handyman. He's in, I think he's in North Carolina? No, maybe South Carolina. But I don't know where the Handyman is. There's always going to be that hater for sure. Let's see. Okay, got that. Hey, thanks for hitting that like button. I appreciate it, guys. I appreciate it. Yeah, our likes went up to 18. 18 likes and 1 dislike. But, you know, it's all good. It's a free country. But if you did dislike this video, I would love to hear why and what you would like to see instead. The people who dislike things never let me know what's up. Never let me know why, which kind of sucks. You know, that happened the time before. People didn't see the like button, but some other people do. So, oh, Thomas Wood said he saw a license plate on the Handyman's videos, and it was a Colorado license plate. Interesting. So maybe he's in Colorado. Very interesting. Yeah, if he showed a license plate, obviously he didn't blur out everything. So Colorado, maybe. That's so funny because he does blur out everything. Dude, Chris, I would agree. I really like the Adventure of the Handyman. His name is Matt, actually. He's a really nice guy. Adventures of a Handyman. If you haven't checked him out on YouTube. He's a really cool guy. He works at a mill full-time, and he does handyman work part-time, but I think he's getting really busy with the handyman work. So that's exciting. But I wish he would post more videos, too, because I really like his just work ethic and morals, and he's a stand-up guy, you know, so I definitely like him as well. I would second you on Adventures of a Handyman. I think he's a stand-up guy. Let's see here. Colorado. I'm on my phone. Maybe the like button doesn't show up on your phone. I don't know. That's weird because a few people said that. But the like button is there. It's always there below the video. If you just kind of scroll down to below the video, it's right there. Oh, the car was in his driveway that said Colorado. That's interesting. So he's got to be from Colorado. Mr. Sawdust, thanks for the thumbs down. I appreciate it. Oh, that's awesome. So Colorado. Let's see here. Michael Ambler says, Handyman, think East Coast. Him and his alter ego, Handy Andy. Handy Andy's got to be from somewhere else. Dude, that guy's so funny. The Handy Andy guy. Hilarious. Another guy can't see the like button. I don't know why the like button doesn't show up, but it is there if you just scroll down below the video. That's kind of weird. Yeah, evil bots dropping dislikes. Freddy just got home from fixing some plumbing. Awesome, bro. Ramsey says, I'm on my phone casting to my TV. Interesting. I don't know why the like button wouldn't work. That's kind of weird. We got Nick Marsh with Nick's Quick Fix Handyman Services of the Bay Area. What is up, man? Glad to have you here. Michael Ambler says, Handyman also has a bunch of guns. For sure. He does. Oh, so just some dude says you have to close the chat on mobile to like. So if you close the chat when you're on mobile, close the chat for him, and then click the like button, and then come back into the chat. I think that's how it works. I don't know. Take that one. Michael Ambler says, Adventures, awesome guy. Definitely, I agree. Hey, John, I appreciate the words, John White. I thank you for saying that. That's pretty kind of you. Nick Marsh says, you're doing a great job. I watch your stuff all the time. Thanks, man. I really appreciate that. Griffin says, do you do 24-hour emergency calls? I do not. I work, my work hours for the handyman business are from 8 to 5. I usually don't even work in the evenings and the weekends. I do sometimes if it is, you know, for a client that needs work done, but typically I keep my hours pretty well intact. Let's see. You are using wrong tubing for gas dryers. They are illegal and flammable. Interesting. Okay. So yeah, Monkey Went Banana says you just have to exit live chat to see the like button in mobile. So if you're on mobile, exit the chat, and you'll see the like button. That's some good info. I didn't know about that. Our likes did go up to 32, so I appreciate that. Thank you guys. That is great. That'll definitely help this video out, help it get seen. Also, when this video finishes, if you could leave a comment, like an actual public comment on this video, it helps this video get seen as well. And just helps with the YouTube algorithm and helps this get seen by many more people. Let's see here. Griffin says, I had someone pay $200 today to put that plastic crap on the windows for 10 windows. What people pay for these days? I got a funny vlog that I just made. Actually, I finished it today. I finished editing it or recording it today, and someone yesterday paid me to do something pretty crazy. Like, it basically to put this bed frame together and make their bed. It was insane. Like, so I got that video coming out. That's gonna be pretty sweet. But it's crazy what people will pay for. Also, Ramsey says that was correct. He closed the chat, and there it was. Dude, that's awesome. Ramsey says, I take the weekends off for sure. That's why I work for myself. So true. Freddie says, I'm 24/7 and charge pretty good. You definitely can if you are 24/7 for sure. I do not disagree with that. Griffin says, 6 days work and 24-hour emergency calls. Dude, that's awesome. That's great. You definitely make some good money doing that. That is pretty awesome. So, guys, I got to start heading out. We are going to go take my daughter to a few houses, a few of the neighbors' houses. But I'm going to get going, so I really appreciate you all tuning in. And thank you so much for everything that you guys do for me and that you all watch these videos. It's simply amazing. And remember, I got a new vlog coming out every Monday and Thursday. And then we got this live video here every Wednesday. And then on handymanjourney.com, starting next Friday, there will be a new blog out every week. So pretty excited about that. So I will see you guys on the vlog tomorrow. And it's going to be a pretty awesome vlog. It's going to be that concrete job. So I'm really excited to kind of show you guys that and get your guys' input on that. It's going to be pretty exciting. So thank you all so much for tuning in. I appreciate every single one of you. And I just want you to know that you guys mean a lot to me. I really appreciate you guys watching my videos and leaving me a comment on all this. So, oh, Griffin, I will definitely eat all of my daughter's candy. You can guarantee that. I will eat it all. Hey, Pete the Handyman, what is up, man? Happy Halloween. Glad to see you here. I actually got to get going, but it's good to see you, Pete. So thank you all so much for tuning in. And I do have a free ebook that I would love to give you over at handymanjourney.com. If you haven't gotten this yet, it is called The 4 Secrets to Handyman Business Success. And it is basically just me detailing the secrets that I have found to be successful in the handyman business. You can definitely check that out. It's a free startup ebook at www.handymanjourney.com. So take a look at that. I appreciate everyone. Happy Allenstide. Happy St. Allen's Day. I appreciate y'all. Don't forget to hang apples from your chandelier for Allentide. Happy Halloween, guys. Woolog doesn't sound very manly, but I watch them. A woolog? So thank you all so much. Have a great one. We'll see you all tomorrow on the next vlog. So you all have a great one.